Hey guys. So I just want to quickly share what actually we are doing in Poland with our chatbots and with Manychat with you, and hopefully you guys can benefit from that. So just to give you a bit short background of what we do, we have a chatbot on Messenger with Manychat that right now, I mean, today it will be 130,000 users for sure. And on the daily basis, we have, like right now, it's 1,200, but we manage around 2,000 conversations that are being processed manually. And what we were actually missing, and this is the background of this integration with Google Sheets, is that we wanted to categorize the answers of the users manually, and we wanted to do it really quickly. So first, we used a Google Sheet integration that is out of the box with Manychat. So what is happening is that the conversations or anything that can trigger the action is actually inserting the line inside of the Google Sheets. And the integration that we have built inside of the Google Sheets using Google Scripts, this is the box over here, is that we are able to change the value of the particular custom field inside of the Manychat from Google Sheets itself. This is not that complex, actually. This is just a couple of lines. I mean, this is the codes that you see here. So this is what, like 150 lines. That is actually covering more than necessary. But anyway, so this is the current production code that we use to make this thing working. Just to give you a short overview, what is possible. So this code is actually triggering the, let's say I will write some message over here. Manychat will generate the new row in the Google Sheet, and what I can do from here is that when I put some value over here and some value over here, I will select this just to let know the script that this is something what needs to be changed, because like if we have like hundreds of these kind of conversations, let's say I want to influence user with this ID, and this ID, and I want to leave all users as they are. I just press update, and what is happening right now is that this data is being moved to Manychat, and the rows are being moved to the next tab, which is called which is over here. So I just wanted to quickly show, so like you can use this to, for example, like manually categorize values of the custom fields, like first push the data to Google Sheets, then correct them inside of the Google Sheets, and then push them back to Manychat. So this is one case that you can use. I just wanted to show you quickly our, let's say, a bit more advanced case. What we do is actually we use this to categorize conversations with our users in the context of particular discussion that we have with the user. So for example, if the user is going through the flow, and sometimes we have just a user input field, and we wait for the user to reply on this message, then what we can do, we can categorize these answers inside of the Google spreadsheet, and then trigger this, and after we categorize them, we trigger another flow that is being sent to our users. So what we use to make this workflow working is that we used a default replay, and in this default replay, we actually in the default replay, okay, now it should be fine. In the default replay, we actually are just triggering the new row input inside of the Google spreadsheet. The next thing is that we manually, let's say, here is the example. This is in Polish. I'm sorry, we are a Polish chatbot. I'm based in Warsaw. so what we do, we say it's actually what user, we ask the question whether you want to sign up or not, and we wanted just to have the manual input so the user would see that this is actually a human being on the other side. So what we are getting on in this column is that we are getting the answers, and in this column we categorize them. So we say if this is a positive answer, so I want to sign up, we just input T. If this is a negative answer, we input N, like no. So this is, let's say, an answer from the user, yes. If no, then no. And what we do afterwards, we just mark the rows that are being categorized, and then we push this data inside of the Manychat. What is happening inside of the Manychat is that we do a trigger on a custom field change. So what do? We actually change the value of the field inside of the Google spreadsheet, and then we have a trigger inside of the Manychat, and there is like a decision tree, quite big one because we have a lot of scenarios, but you can have, let's say, 2 scenarios that you want to cover, that if the custom field is changed to this and that, then do this and that, or send this particular flow. This is the most common case. And if the category of this answer is something else, then send another flow. So I just quickly want to show you what is actually, you see that like these are incoming answers from the users. Let's say you have like I sent this flow to myself. This is the question whether I want to sign up. I say yes, yes, I want to sign up. And then what is happening? I see my answer over here, and I will categorize this as positive. I'm sorry for this one. Okay, and I will just mark this with the color, so the script would know that that it needs to just update this one. I press update, and you see, like I get automatic. So what it has triggered is it triggered another flow, which is actually right now asking me for email. So what you do, you can, like, if the flow would break, then it goes to Google Sheet. In Google Sheet, you categorize what to do next, and then you go back to Manychat and do something else there. But so this is more complex scenario, but the simple scenario that you can do with this Google Sheet integration is that you change just a value of the custom field, of the particular custom field inside of the Google spreadsheet. Yeah, okay, so this is everything what I wanted to show you here. I will prepare another video. You can see this other video inside of the description, where I will go like through the installation process, and I will go into more detail. But to summarize, this is the integration that will allow you to change the value of the custom field from Google Spreadsheets. All the best, and see you next time. Okay.